Hello everyone, I'm Manish and this is part 2 of Service Layer. In this video, we'll see how to install SAP Business One Service Layer for Microsoft SQL Server. Hence, we are going to install SAP 10 PL2 as we know that Service Layer came with SAP 10 PL2 for SQL Server. So let's start to install. So inside the installation file, you will get setup.exe. You need to double click on this and then you will be moved to this SAP Business One setup wizard. Now next, perform setup, then next, new configuration, and then next, keep it same, next. Here you need to put a SLD password according to you, and then next. Select server type and then server name. Put SA user ID and password. And then next. So you can see that here, so in server component, service layer and web client is different than earlier version of SAP Business One. So here in SAP 10 PL2, you will be able to see service layer and web client. So let's select required installation. You need to select from these catalogs as I have taken few of them. Further we will see web client, but for the moment we are going to proceed with service layer. Now press next. Everything was as usual in previous version. Now while installing service layer we will find something different. So let's see. Keep it same and then next. So here you can see there is option to define more than one load balancer member. So as per SAP documentation, it is recommended if you are creating a more than one load balancer member, then you should select different machine for it. So this is recommendation by the SAP Business One. You can go through the documentation as well. Let me show you. So you can see over here recommended version, way of installing load balancer. The load balancer and load balancer member are all installed on different physical machines. Note that at least one load balancer member must be installed on the same machine as the load balancer. In my earlier video, I have already told why we are installing multiple load balancer to reduce the time of fetching the data of the client which is being requested by the API through API. So come here, you can create something like this, another load balancer. But we are not going to create because we have a same machine to install. Next, next, and then next. Start. So it will take few time. For the time being, I'm pausing the video. Will come back on next step. So next, and then again next, install. And then finish. Then next, and then finish. Now the question is how you will understand service layer has been installed or not. So for this, go to the license manager so that you can copy the server name from there, and then come to the browser, type https and then server name, https colon dot double forward slash and then server name and then colon and then port number 50,000. Keep in mind always service layer runs on 50,000 port. Enter, advance, and then proceed. So here you will get all the API references which are being exposed through the service layer of SAP Business One object. So this is the first API login through which you can log in into SAP Business One. You can see it takes three parameter: company DB, password, and username. And this is the URL would be here would be your local server name, and then port number would be same, and v1s and then slash then v1 then slash then login. So with the help of this API you can log in into SAP Business One, and it will return a session ID. With the help of that session ID you would be able to call any API that is being exposed through the service layer. So thanks for now, and keep it watching. We will come up with new videos and new things through this tutorial. Thank you.